Alright. Well, this is going to start out with the downspooling of the biggest reel with the most loss. And trying to stay on top of this deal by doing this because, again, you know, if we're going to work the braid, I want everybody to see what it is like to tournament fish and go from there. And this is one of the reels that got hardest hit by a cutoff. But it wasn't caused by a fish, it was caused by getting caught up in the propeller of the kayak that we were using. Yeah, so the 130 lost quite a bit of line. I just don't know how much. And also too, if I don't download it all the way to the spool and reload it so I can get all the counts to it, I won't know exactly where I'm sitting at on my braid for the whole reel. So we're gonna do that right now while I'm live. Again, so everybody that's on the channel can truly follow along with what we do, how we do it, and let's see, get that. All right, so why is it so close up there? Come on. There it goes. All right, so I'm gonna down spool it and then re-spool it. It shouldn't have too much line that would overfill this spool, so I should be good with that. What's up, 4 Live, Luciano, John? Let's see who else is on there. That's it? Okay, cool. Yep. We're getting it here, man. Ugh, I am still pretty tired from this weekend. I didn't kayak out as deep as I normally do, as much as I normally do, but it was definitely a good way to show the guys, you know, kayaking in comparison to using a jet ski. This was a tournament that we either drone baits or we kayaked them out, and I was definitely putting in some work for there. But now I gotta download it to find out exactly where we're at on this line capacity on the reel. This is again why I use hollow core braid rather than solid braid. And it's because of this reason right here. When I get down low or whatever, I don't have to worry about any knots in my system, and I can keep maintaining my line capacity. No, okay. When I was down there at the by the American Bank Center, no, I didn't catch any drum or red there that night. I have gone there before and have caught big black drum and bull reds there. But at the Lexington, I've actually done both, caught bull reds, shark, and big black drum there as well. The guys that were next door to me actually have caught, they were catching sheephead, trout, and flounder, but they were also using live shrimp as well, so. I did get some pretty cool footage. I mean, having the kids playing out there and stuff like that. Even for this tournament, you know, having everybody fishing together and stuff like that. And again, too, I don't know if y'all got to see the live video that I was able to actually do while out there. The guys really blew me away. And if y'all haven't seen that video, y'all need to check it out because we're about to have some upgraded items here at the shop. It's coming. It'll be for tomorrow. I'm saving most of that for tomorrow, guys. There you go. Yeah. That's exactly what I was using out there, Morris. I was using blue crab when I caught those reds and drums. We even had shark hit crab too. What's up, C. Bayless? How you doing? Hustle. What's up, bro? Go ahead and download this, and you can tell I never got this far down in there. But also too, I want to go ahead and send it all the way down to the spool so I can get the line counter on it, so that way next time we get a cutoff, I at least have a tally of where I'm currently at. And since I'm actually storing it on the phone, again, also doing it through the YouTube channel, everybody else who's following along can see exactly what we're doing with the braid, how long it's been on there, and everything else. Because for us, again, it's a selling point is that it lasts so long in the reel. And yeah, that's a big thing, guys. It's an investment that keeps saving you money in the long run. There you go. Alright, John, that's cool. Yeah, but y'all are going tuna fishing. That is going to be a whole nother level of fun right there. So. There's a lot of line on here, guys. The meter line here, that what you're seeing is Jerry Brown that I've had for probably 10 years. I didn't have it on this, or I had it on another reel, but when I was re-spooling those reels, I saved it and I moved it over to this one because it's still good line. It's just, I wanted to ensure that I was going to get the best use out of it, and what it did was it gave me backing to be able to fill up a 130. I never get down to these lower numbers or the lower ends of this spool ever, but I have it there on the by chance that I hook a monster and I need to have room to play. Because yes, I'm only running 130 pound test on the 130, but I'm doing it for line capacity. And I think that I know I've never seen this, you know, while out there fishing, but I don't know. Maybe one day we will. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think that black mark is right at the 200-yard mark. So now that we got some black magic markers, I'm going to go ahead and reset it back up again. So. Yeah, well, that, and so that way I can keep track of all the different lines that are on here and what their line capacity is. So that way, if I'm ever fighting a fish that ever takes me down like that, I can know where I'm at. So, yep. All right. There's the spool. I'm also going to mark the spool as well, so that way I can show that the braid doesn't slip on there. That'll be another good thing too. So, and years down the road, we'll finally get to it again. So we'll see how it looks. There we go. Oh man, holding that spindle while trying to download, that does take some energy out of you for sure. So. Alright, got that. Let's see here. There we go. What's up, Uncle Shep in the house? We did get a package in for our 100K giveaway. We got more prizes that we're supposed to ship out today as well from another sponsor. And so we are definitely getting some things going, guys. It really is coming together very, very nicely. Also, too, just a heads up, Big Fish Consulting will come in on our next go around for our sponsorships there.
Did the owner of Umaya come in today?
No. No.
He said he was going to come by and talk to you.
Oh, okay.
About giving some for the 100K. I talked to him Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah. That'd be awesome. I don't know if it might make it to the subscribers, though.
I said, if I wouldn't even make it.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
Maybe not. That would be sweet. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh. Man, today was a long day. I was going through a bit of the videos trying to get some editing done, and yeah. There we go. Big old handle here. Trying to make sure it goes right. And we got this over here. Can y'all see the splice? Yes, y'all can. All right, so let me get my marker so I can mark that real quick. So, mark the line. There we go. All right, now I can sit there, lock it back down. Should be good to go. Here goes to spooling. And Patrick, we did get the box. Thank you for the gifts. Actually, I took it home and we did the unboxing at my house last night. So Nora and thank you, my wife as well. The other kids were kind of thrown off a little bit by them, but that was pretty cool. Predator dude, the anime. Ooh, come on. Guess I didn't have it tightened down over here. Well, the reason why I didn't want to use a fatty marker, boss, on that section was because I wanted to show how precise it is. That's why I went with a thin marker. But here in a little bit, when I do the 200 yard, I am going to mark it there with the fat marker for sure. And this is 130-pound test. Like I said, this is back when I used to deal with Jerry Brown all the time. I don't deal with their lines anymore because all the bad customer service that I was getting when I was dealing with them toward the end. But again, too, not actually that's only at 100 yards. No, let me get it at 200. I guess that was a marking from when I had it on another reel or something like that. That's probably what it was. But we'll mark it at 200 here. I'll do 2 and 500. God, imagine something smoking me down like that. That would be crazy. Yeah. What's up, John? How you doing, boss? Oh, and I guess my tan and everything finally caught up to me from fishing the tournament biggest and baddest, because my legs started peeling this weekend, and they have really. The kids were like, "What happened to your legs?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah. Now I'm using the big marker for marking this section. This is going to be the first 200 yards. There we go. Let's see here. What's up, Oscar? How you doing, boss? I'm glad y'all made it home safe too. For us, when we left the tournament, we had to go to Houston to go drop off the rod to Raj, and then go from Houston to Corpus. So we made it in about 6. Well, I finally made it home a little after 6:30, 6:45, something like that. Awesome, good deal. Well, that's good because, you know, we definitely use a lot of markers here and stuff. But I went ahead and used the big one to mark my line here. So this is my first 200 yard mark right there. The next one I'll put at 500 yards. Bearded one in the house. What's up, boss? How you doing? Yep. I did try to go live with, well, just testing it to see if it was going to allow me to pull anybody in, and it didn't even let me do it. So went ahead and sent them an email again, and I'll keep doing it every day, just because at least now I've got an email from somebody there that can keep up with it, let them know that I'm not going away. I mean, obviously, you know, we've all put so much work into the channel, and again, too, these guys just blew me away this weekend. My Blue Ranchers, big shout out to all of y'all. Y'all just go above and beyond all the time, guys, and I am truly humbled and blessed to just play a small part in it, guys. Y'all are so awesome. This is the 130 T-Rex by Avid Reels. And just to give you an idea how big it is, that's my S22 Ultra. So it's about as big as the reel. So, and it's the 130 Patriot, and just got back from fishing a tournament with it where I lost some line. So I'm taking it all the way down to the spool to re-spool it so that way I can get line capacity numbers for the spooling library. And for everybody else that is starting to follow my channel, guys, I promote the use of hollow core braid, and the reason for them is for saving you money in the long run, and also too, for us, it has improved our fishing because I'm faster at kayaking baits out. When I lose line, I don't have to worry about carrying all these spools to re-spool my reels. I am so more adaptable to the different types of fishing that I can do and want to do, and this is one of them. One of them is saving money. So you're going to see all the different colors of line, where I've actually combined different spools. That when I ran out of line for this thing, I actually got all my little spools that I only had, you know, several hundred yards, and put them on here, and we're rocking it now. So, and if you haven't dealt with hollow core braid, it allows you to add in line without any knots. So that is a very, very awesome thing. And actually right there, that color change is 415 yards. So I'm gonna keep track of that for my records here. I mean, obviously I'm gonna put the 500 yard mark, but still working on this. Let's see. $415 yards, metered. All right. Yes, she did, Patrick. They're like, no, they're for Daddy. I said, actually, no, those are for her. They did send them to her and stuff. So, yeah, see, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, well, 530. So I guess we can use that black mark right there as my marker for the 500 yard mark right there. I just hope I don't have another black in there, but I don't know. We'll see. Very true. Yes, sir. You can go from mono to solid to hollow core again and stuff. So, yeah. Rando, which line? You're talking about hollow core line or the metered line? Dude, no, Uber got down, man. He was getting on that kayak and he was still getting out there. Current ripping and everything, and he was still putting bait out. So that was pretty awesome as well. Yeah. Well, I couldn't do the magic marker if I wanted to on the higher ends right there because the meter line has a bunch of black in it as well. And that's the other thing too. True Spectra lines will have to have their line coated right there. The ones that don't have to do it is the Braid, and that one can actually be pre-colored before it is actually woven. So that's why their color stays all the way through and doesn't fade, and it doesn't bleed off like these two. Okay, hold on, I think it was hollow core because the guy at the type of truck said if your line breaks, if they tie a new one, it'll be a lot easier to do then. To maintain your line capacity, yes. Multicolor, they do not do metered lines like this. No, they don't. For tight line braid. This, because it has to be colored after it is woven. Alright, so we got the meter line goes to chartreuse at 995 yards. 95, and then it goes to chartreuse. Randall, where did they spool your line at? Yes, sir. Poor Life definitely ain't afraid to get on the kayak. That's for sure. Well, MK, maybe you can answer this question for me. This is a talk I had with Jerry Brown a long time ago. He was talking about how Spectra lines cannot be pre-colored before they get wove. And the reason for it is because it'll reduce its tensile strength. However, the Dyneema braid is also a Spectra, but obviously the different chemical makeup, I guess, and that's how that one is allowed to be colored before it is actually woven. What is my question? I got lost in it thinking of it, but I mean, you know, just knowing that one can be colored, one can't be colored, and if it is colored, it can reduce the line integrity. But again, the off coloring here, you're going to see this start to fade because now I've gone from that metered line that was by Jerry Brown to tight line. This is tight line braid right here, this chartreuse color, and you're going to see that there will be no green rub off from that and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, my legs are peeling pretty bad, but that wasn't from this weekend. That was from fishing the biggest and baddest with the guys out there when I was on the kayak. Like, I was on the kayak, whew, man, a lot. I kept, you know, every time we moved or we try to get all my reels out there and stuff like that. Because when I'm in tournament mode, I'm there to fish. I'm there to win. Like, I'm gonna try to put everything out I can, you know, to ensure that I'm gonna increase my chances for that. So. Well, there used to be a paddle that was a one-piece paddle. They stopped making them because everybody started going with the lighter ones, the carbon fiber and all of that. But as you saw how I destroyed that other one just from paddling in, like, yeah. And there was one company that said that they could get them made, but we'd have to order like 50 paddles at a time, which I know if they were still rolling for paddles, it would be a great buy. But now everybody's getting into drones and not even getting on the kayak anymore. It's pretty much a dying art right there, getting on the kayak and putting baits out like that. I would really love to get a tournament set up where it's strictly kayaking or manpower only. You know, kind of like Sharkathon, just bigger payouts and everything else. You know what I mean? So. Dusty, we didn't catch anything, boss. The only one who pretty much caught were some pup sharks, but John Darnell got a nice sized alligator gar. It was 4 foot plus, and then Brandon caught a 4.5 footer, it was 50 something inch alligator gar, and you know, a couple of pup sharks and stuff like that, but nothing that we could enter in the tournament to get any kind of placing on it. So. They put in some work though. Oh wow, y'all don't allow drones on the beach over there? Alright guys, so there's the end of the chartreuse. That is 1,887 yards right there. Let me put that in here. And now we're going to white. There we go. And this is all 130 pounds. And as y'all can see, there was no knots in between the color changes right there. So. What's up, Robert? How you doing, guys? Timothy, what up, boss? Daniel, what up, Bob? Yes, sir. Y'all definitely caught me by surprise, guys. And if y'all don't know, that means y'all just gonna have to go back and watch a live video from this weekend and fishing on the beach, guys. That was they caught me by surprise, that's for sure. Robert, yes, hats went out, I think, Friday or Saturday. I'd have to get with Jeff, but I know that got sent out because I got the charges on my account for the shipping of items. So. Oh yeah, you're very welcome, Robert. So that puts us at 2,284 yards of 130 so far on the reel. 2,284, and I still have that much line to go. Oh man, this one's gonna be filled up. So got that. Let's see, where am I at? I'm doing the 130. I think I'm gonna have to to go with orange just to make sure I have enough. Actually, I got a ton of 150 too. That one ain't too much thicker than the 130. This is 150 and 130. Dang, not much difference right there. Not much. Well, we know we've done like 4,200 yards of 130 on the 130. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 150 on, just because I know I've got to have enough line to fill up my 80s too, because a couple of them lost some line, but it wasn't real bad. Like, we were getting cut off near our leaders, and it was by some big, it wasn't by nothing little. The reason being because it would bow over the rod, and when it bows over like that, it's nothing little. Come on, let's get this on. There we go. Alright, got that. Oh, but what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna mark the white line with the magic marker, or the permanent marker. Whoa. The clicker's not working. Gonna have to open that up, see what's up with that. Wow. Dang, I haven't had no issues with this thing since I got it. And how many years ago? But the clicker's not working right now. I'm glad it failed now instead of on the beach. There it goes. It must be a little loose. We'll open that up as soon as I get it done spooling. So. Drew, what's up, boss? Roger. I was gonna say Robert and Roger at the same time. What's up, guys? Hey, Drew, we did get your box of gear in today, or probably Saturday, something like that. It was here waiting for me when I came back from the tournament. So we've got more gear for the 100K giveaway. Drew, who's on here now, sells his fishing tackle as well, and yes sir, he has donated to our 100K giveaway, which is pretty awesome, and we do appreciate that, boss. So give him a big shout out. Definitely awesome. All right, so I am splicing the hollow core braid right now. And this is how we actually add line to the reel without having any knots. And if y'all are new to the channel, guys, we do a lot of hollow core braids. And this is the reason right here. We don't have to have a big old bulky knot in the middle of our gear that can really catch debris when it's in the water and stuff like that. So that's why we like this one. We like it a lot. Saves you money in the long run too, because as you can see, I've got braids on there from probably 10 years ago, still running on the reel. Yes, I have not had the 130 that long, but that line has been in use on the 80s that I had at that time. And when I was stripping off the lines, I didn't want to throw it away because it was still a great line. So I used it as filler on this one, just so I can use the solid colors on the top end. Here we go. So I'm gonna lock this up, color the line. So I have this marker here. This will let me know I'm at 2,285 yards. And yes, it's an oddball number, but the reason why I'm marking it here is because this is also where the 130 and 150 meet. And that's very important to me, because when I am on a fish, then I know I can attach more drag at that point and really, really crank them down. So. Where? Oh, right up at the top. Yeah, now Jacob's on vacation, boss. Jacob is on vacation, which is much earned. All right, guys. So here's the black line that I colored with the permanent marker. So this is going to be my notch in here to let me know I'm at the 150 to 130 part juncture on the reel, so that way I know I can add there. But 2,285 yards in. And here we go. Let's see where our line capacity takes us from here now, because that's a large top shot. Well, yeah, we definitely fish for sharks when we can. And there you go. There's the connection point right there. And as you can tell, there's no knot. There's no big bulky item that's going to catch debris when I'm out there fishing. So here we go. Oh, let me put this on. I bet. That's awesome, Bearded One. I'm glad y'all are having a great time. It is definitely earned for sure. So one of these days I'll get up there and go join y'all for a weekend. Take the wifey out, and go have a good time. We'll see how it works out. William, what's up, brother? Semper Fi. I'm curious as to what kind of line capacity I'm going to get now that I'm jumping up from 130 to 150 on the reel. So we'll see how this goes. We're at 2,500 yards that we just passed up. Yeah, no, John Darnell did some great beach scouting with his 4x4 before we got out there, and actually found a spot that we were all able to attend to without having 4x4. So that was really important. And the tide did come up super crazy, as y'all saw in the live video. It really pushed us back big time, but we definitely kept giving it a rock and roll. So passed up 2,800 yards. $2,900. Let's see who's gonna guess right, guys. Let's see. John, actually, I owe you a couple of the 1/8 gauge. That's 3,000 yards right there, guys. We're at 3,000 yards. I owe you some weights there, John. I got you. Yeah, actually, I was in such a hurry to try to load up everything solo here at the shop. I didn't take 6-foot leaders. Brandon hooked me up. John hooked me up. Like we all took care of each other while we were out there, which is pretty awesome. 3,100. Let's see who gets it. Let's see who gets the right number on this one. All right. Tell Jacob we said what's up. Love and miss him. 3,200. There's 3,250 come and gone. 3,300. $3,400. We're getting close to the top. We're getting close to the top. That was 35. Do, 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 do. I can go. I definitely can go some more. Oh yeah. I feel like that movie Jim when he goes oh. All right guys, let me make it an even number. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? $3,630 yards total line right there. Yep. Well, the good thing is I don't have to cast this reel. But let's see. Is there any light? We can get some light on there. See if we can see. Nope, we can't see. I can see light on the other side, but the curve is so big you won't see it. But yes, definitely not a reel to be taking lightly on it and then messing up while reeling in. So, yes, sir. 3,630 yards. Let me take off the flash now. All right, time to splice the end. And I need to figure out what's going on with that clicker. Let me see. So right here at the end too, I don't leave it just single strand where I tie up to my leader. I hollow core splice the braid back into itself and rock it that way. It's 7 o'clock, boss. Go. Almost done. Oh, excuse me. There we go. So I have spliced the braid back in on itself and all the way to right there. It's probably 3 foot. Yeah, I did it 3 foot back in there. But now this allows me to store my line on the reel without having to tie a knot. I can just roll it that way. But I definitely want to find out why the clicker is not working. That is crazy. I'm glad it happened here, not while we were out there fishing. So this is all hollow core braid on the reel. On all my gear, that's all I deal with is hollow core braided line. So since I can have a hand here, let me see if I have the proper tools to work on this. I should. I should, just somewhere. And y'all can tell. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Just to give you an idea, like, you can see how dirty and gunked up they are. Like, there's corrosion been on the outside. That just gives you an idea of how many times I've ever cleaned this thing, disassembled it or anything. And let me show you the other side too. Same deal right there. They're all completely filled up with sand, debris. Yep. So let's see. Ooh. Put this back up here so I got a spare hand. Zoom back out. There we go. Let's figure out what. I wonder if this size works. Nope, too small. It still had grease. Let's see. No, I thought that. I have my tools in here somewhere. The red toolkit that has all the like Allen wrench sets in it.
Oh, last time I said if you took the work somewhere.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully this works. Nope, that one's too big. That one's too small. It's between those two sizes right there. Alright. Allen keys in here. So this will work. Nope, too small. Oh, okay, so they cleaned up my area. Now I don't know where anything is at. This is great. I don't see my Allen wrench set some here, guys. Probably have to get another one. But I will go live in the morning, 30 after 7, but we got alright, well, I can't find it, guys. Well, let's see. God, you know what? Let me check outside one more time. Give me a second, guys. Let's see if I can. On another Allen key, but the light outside in the warehouse doesn't want to turn on, and oh man, it's right there. And I have another set somewhere. I can't find my gear. Oh, it's too small. Oh, that worked. Right? Nope. No. No, it's a hair too big. It kind of fits in the slot, but if I put any kind of pressure and turn it, I'm gonna strip out my screw there. I don't know where it's at, guys. Dang it. Wheel. I guess I can go to another reel. Really wanted to take it apart so that way I can find out why the clicker's doing what it's doing. Because that's not good. I definitely need it up and running. And it'd be my luck if I don't get it done tonight. Something will happen where I need it and I can't go anywhere, with it. It's not up and running. Well, this definitely gives you an idea for sure of how many times I work on my reels. I can't even find the parts or the tools to work on them. That gives you a really good idea of how many times I do. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know where my tools are at on this. And I need to figure this out because I'm definitely going to need it sometime soon. Oh, you know what? Hold on. One more spot. guys, if it's not in here, then I'm definitely gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna have to go buy a set. But I found a couple, too small. Yep, and one in there. Now I saw an Allen key in here. There it is. Oh, nope. Alright guys, I don't have the size that is needed to work on my reel. I don't know. Don't know where it's at, guys. Oh, this is annoying me. I don't know. So, let's see. Alright, I can't find it, guys. I'm sorry. Well, like I said, I think it's telling me something that maybe I just need to go home for the day, call it a day, but I guess, hey, what's up, Jacked Up Leatherworks in the house? What's up, brother? I am here fighting with the system right now because my clicker kind of went out on me, but it's semi out. It wants to engage, but it's not engaging, so I'm thinking that something is just a little loose on it. And I want to see what it is, and I want to show y'all because it's cool. Something a little different to open up and have it. Something I don't normally do here, but it gets done every once in a blue moon. And I was hoping today would have been one of those days, but it's not. I've ran all around the shop looking. I haven't. I know I have them here because I've pulled them out of my 130 box, and you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go see if it's still in the original box. light in the warehouse finally turned on. So I was able to find some more deals. Found a bunch more Allens. Let's see if any of these work. Oh, I got it! I got it. All right. It was definitely okay. Cool. So I'm gonna get this off. Yep. Daniel came in and fired me, so I had to go to the corner. Oh man. All right. So. Oop, don't want to lose any screws. You know what? Let me do this just in case. Don't want the screw falling in that little crack there and going on the floor somewhere. Can you all see it? Let me see. How much? Oh, okay, we got plenty. All right, let's see. There you go. Golly. That's some temperature right there. Let's see. All right, Toby, you have a good one, boss. Give me a second. Hard life. It was him. No, he was trying to find your paperwork and could not find it. The little spacer deal, actually, we can't care about that email right over there, but yeah, I'll look at that for sure. Have to concentrate from that to won't come to anything. Alright, maybe send you a text to everybody this time. Okay, from one of my work phones, it's not my phone. Respond there, hopefully we just have the rest of them. Is that on you? Oh, alright, well, you have a good one. Oh, okay. I'm back. Let's see. When was the last time your reel got rinsed and scrubbed? I don't know. I don't know, to tell you the truth, but you can feel the sand right there. Yeah. All right, so if I can get, oh, I believe I gotta take this off in order for it to disengage the spool, if I'm not mistaken on that one. Been a long time since I've disassembled my 130, and if I'm, this means I need a smaller one, which I should have plenty of those because I found them all earlier when I wasn't trying to look for it. That won't work. Put this one. It's big. It'll be just my luck. It's big. That one's definitely too big. Oop. Oh. Okay, that works. I just need the tool to hold it in place so I can actually making sure I didn't leave. Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to rinse these things? What? That was I think I missed that email. Come on. That just gives you an idea of how many times I've ever cleaned this thing. Why is it not disengaging? I don't remember. And I don't want to disassemble the whole arm there. I honestly don't remember how to disassemble the Avid reel, or the 130. And normally I thought you just take off this side plate and be good. And I can't take off the other side because I overfilled the spool, so it will not come off that side. Alright, Zach, you be safe, boss. Let's see. Wow, there's corrosion in there. Not good. Yeah, I haven't taken this reel apart in forever. I want to say the last time I took it apart, it was when I first got it, because I wanted to see if I could take it apart, and I honestly believe that was the last time I ever took it apart. It should. Well, that gives you an idea of, look at all that corrosion on the side of that screw right there. Very true, William. Very true. But it should come apart here, right? And it's not. Yep. And these 3 screws shouldn't be deep enough to hold into anything. Right. Can't even get that one off because I need smaller ones and I don't have any. I honestly don't remember how I'm supposed to get it to disassemble from there, because these should pull straight out. Yeah. I'm wondering if you think it could be sieves on Rick, since I've never taken it apart. I don't know, guys. I'm being brutally honest with you. I haven't taken this thing apart since I literally got it. I don't know how many years ago that was, but just you know, for the guys that are watching the channel and say, oh, you have to maintain it. Yeah, you should. I mean, William is right. You know, you take care of the stuff, it'll take care of you. But I've never had a reason to take it apart till now. And you can see all the corrosion buildup on it and stuff like that right there. This is literally the only spring in there. That's the only one you literally have to worry about, and it really ain't that bad. It pretty much stays connected there. And I need to, I know I have a wrench for this somewhere. Nope, that's the wrong one. That in the way it's supposed to go in. Let's see if it'll come out now. It ain't moving. Still ain't moving. Wow. Alright, let's see. I honestly don't remember how to take it apart. Like it should be, this should pop right off, and it's not. And that's got me seeing if that's it should not be this hard. Normally like I said, I remember disassembling it. It all came apart real easy, and I don't know why it's being a pain in the butt. More than likely. No, it comes apart. I know I've pulled this side off because I have problems when you're putting that gearbox back in, or the gearing. You have to line it up just right for it to go in, and normally you crank the handle just a quarter turn like that and it'll seat it right in, and then you can push this down and go from there. So wow, this is got me. It should not be this difficult at all. And like I said, I cannot undo this side to get to it because I overfilled the spool. So yeah, that's what I was trying already, you know. And if that's the case, then there's some serious buildup in there, but it should not be that bad. And I can't even get it to space out. Normally you can see the space. I don't see any. Wow. Let me make a call real quick. This is, what the hell? My phone not working? That's weird. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So I'm pretty sure somebody's already Googled it. Oh, let's see. Looks like a block call. See, it doesn't ring again. So, no, I'm extremely exhausted, but I'm telling you. No. Hard life. Hello? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Well, I've already loosened it up all the way and it's still not budging at all. Mm-mm. That's what I'm saying. I haven't taken this thing apart since I got it. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, and that's been it. So. Nope. Not even doing that. So I'm going to take that plate off again, see if that will work, but you know, this has got me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to, but it's not cooperating right now. Okay. Mm. Well, I'm going to take it completely off again and see if maybe that'll help. But if at that point, mm-hmm. Well, it's completely off, completely no tension now, and nothing. No, no, there's no C-clip that holds any of that together. I know once you pull the plate off, well, normally I left the lever, I would leave the lever and all of that intact, and I would just pull the whole plate off. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 screws. Yeah. The other ones just hold the glide plate on. So. It only has, yeah, one toward the wheel seat. Yeah. That I don't know. I'm gonna bang on it a little bit. Let's see what happens. All right, later. Hold on real quick, guys. Alright. Yeah, it should come off right there. I don't know why it's not. Only thing I can think of, like I said. And even then too, sometimes tapping those will get those to maybe get it to loosen up, but I don't see any kind of gappage on it whatsoever. God, this is crazy. I can't get my reel apart. Take off the glide plate too. This is unreal, guys. I've never had this kind of problem taking an Avid apart unless something was like seriously wrong with it. And actually, that one's too small. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Might need a rubber mallet. That's not going to come out either. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they hold, that's right. They hold two, they're held by two screws there, so. All right. All right, boss. All right. Let's see. Wow. This is insane. I've never had this issue, guys. Never. This is something I don't want to do, but I'm going to do it. Let's see if I can get something flat enough to wedge in there. This is insane. I've never had this issue. Alright. That's going to be crazy if it's wedged in there because it's never been taken apart. Like, just to make sure it don't get on my line. Saying it seeped in here, but it didn't seep in there. See, that one's moving, but there's no movement here. I know I've got a hard plastic. If I'm going to beat on the rail, I'd rather do it with hard plastic. Wow, this is definitely a good one. Don't do what, Stephen? Okay, there's some movement in there. moving a little bit. See, it's popping out when I do that. Alright, hold on. Let me wash my hands for this next. I'm going to get to the bottom of this before I go for sure. I need to wash my hands so I can work on this real, but I don't want to touch the line with oil on my hands. What I'm going to do, as soon as I can wash my hands, is I'm going to hook up the spooling machine. I'm going to download the line enough to where I can get to the spool. Then I'm going to open up the other side. Actually, I don't have to wait until then. I can at least get that taken off in the meantime. What did I do with the Allen wrench? Jacob, you have a good one, boss. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I'll do all of this and then I'll go wash my hands real quick. Why didn't that one want to come out? That one didn't want to come out at all. That was weird. Let me wash my hands. Eagle, can you get all the trash out? Oh, cool. That'll be it for today, boss. Alright, now let me download some line real quick. I'm gonna have to do it the hard way too. What I miss, guys? What I miss? Can only see the last like 2 or 3 comments. Come on, get level. Got a lot of line coming off with just this top end of the reel. Woo-wee. Oh, that wore me out. So what happened with your neighbor, boss? What I miss? As I said, I would have to scroll up to see what's going on. Still more. Oh, okay. Definitely prayers going out, yes. Cancer is one of them things that prayers work many a time on. Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen tonight, Uber. Freaking, I'm getting wore out because what you don't see is this. I have to do it one hand. I'm turning this by hand to get the line off. And then I'm guiding it back and forth with the other hand just so it can make this happen. I didn't think it was, I should know better than that, but it's going to be several hundred yards of line that I'm going to have to pull off to make it go flush. So I can see what the hell is going on with the other side of the reel, but I'm telling you guys, I've disassembled it from the right side without having to pull off the left side plate. And worked on it that way, you know. Okay. I think we're good there. All right. So, left side plate should come off. That one don't want to come off either.
Can I come in and pour in the morning?
Yeah. Is there enough lead to pour in the morning?
Yeah, I didn't even get to the 2 blocks. There's still some lead there.
Mm.
And then, you know, if I clean these, if I need more lead, I can always come back and clean them.
Well, no, they'll be cleaned by when I get here, but you're still pouring in the 2-ounce no rolls?
Yes, that, and then the half-ounce
eggs?
Yes.
Well, you had 14 pounds earlier,
Mm-hmm.
so depending on how much you poured, you probably already have enough.
So then I just have to focus on the half-ounce?
Just focus on the half-ounce, yes. And yeah, just focus on straight half-ounces.
Okay.
Because by the time I get here, I'll clean up. I'll have them done in probably
30 minutes?
if that.
Yeah.
And I can get a final weight to let you know, hey, add in X amount, or don't even worry about them at all. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, I think this is definitely corroded in there because this left side plate should pop out. Love you, son. Be safe. Nope, no screws. There's no screws. There it goes. Wow. That lets you know how many times I've cleaned this row, guys. Come on. It's coming apart slowly. Wee. But what was it stuck on? I don't see no corrosion. I mean, it's all clean. I was really expecting like some sand buildup or something like that, and there is none. Yeah. So, that answers that question, but why is the other side stuck now? What is that? Oh, I remember a long time ago some braid got stuck into the reel. Yeah, that's suction or something. I don't know. There's no corrosion in there, guys. Look at that. None whatsoever. But I guess I can do a cleaning on it. Just a wipe down with some lubrication right here from that. I'm using the Solvidol. Yeah. That tells you I've never cleaned this reel, guys. Never have cleaned this reel. Wow, that's crazy. What's up, Hurtin? I am finally cleaning my reel that I've had for I don't know how many years now, and yeah, okay. Make sure this turns in the right direction. So now that we got this off, why isn't the clicker working? It looks like it is. That, or I might have to ask him for a new assembly. Yep, I guess that. Wow. That is pretty insane. I don't know why it's not working. That's monofilament. That's right. Oh yeah, when I was down doing the that 10-pound test line, it when I was down spooling it, some of it over spooled and got into the gearbox there. I don't see any more line in there. But yeah. Well, that answers your question, guys, of how many times I've cleaned my reel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so let's get this back on. Gotta line it up correctly. There we go. I'm glad I had my thumb there, but wash my hands again. Put grease on them now before I hold the line. No. Come on. Alright, so we got that off. This is the tricky part. This is where you got to move this, because those are kind of spring loaded a little bit, and to get it in there you got to spin it in order for them to sit right. And I also do it straight up and down. Try it one more time. Come on. And look at all that. That's what I was trying to avoid, was getting any kind of grease on my line, but looks like that did not happen. said it shouldn't be that hard. There it goes. All right. Wow, I can't believe I got all that grime on there. Let's see. What's up, Chef? Is that Chef Johnny you were talking about? Yes, sir. Oh, we had a great time hanging with the crew, but that was about it. We didn't get any sharks worth talking about. Brandon though, he was out there putting it down, casting out into that surf, walking out, and I mean he fished. He got himself a pretty good alligator gar, a small dusky, and yep. He definitely put in some work. So did everybody else, you know, on the team getting it. But yeah, we didn't turn the click, guys. No, oh yeah, let's do it with this. Well, got my 130 apart. I'm thinking maybe it was just stuck. Well, why would it be stuck even if I broke the seal? Because y'all saw that. Why would it be stuck? I was talking to a few guys and they were talking about that, you know, normally they have better fishing days when the weather's real calm and stuff like that in comparison to when it's real rough. But there's still, you know, the guys put some 7-footers out there and stuff, and they got it. Where were you fishing at, Simon? I thought I was still in camera, guys, but I guess I wasn't. Okay, I'm not from that area, so I have no idea where Barrel 89 is. We were a few miles, about maybe a mile south of the check-in point. After you check in or got into the tournament, we were about a mile south of there, and we accessed the beach through there. So. You know, and that's what I was thinking too. With the tide coming in the way it was, man, we were going to get on the shark and nothing. We did not turn a click. So. All right, got that on. Get this side. God, I still can't believe that. That annoys me. That I had to go through all of that to get the reel disassembled. Find out I still couldn't do anything for it. And I know y'all probably have a rolling bet that I'm going to lose a screw on this. See who wins. Let's see. Which one was I using? I know I was using one of these smaller ones for this. Yeah, maybe a year or two. Yes. Yes, definitely, John. That would definitely have to be the one, yes. I don't like it when I cinch something down and you can hear sand on it. Another napkin. Piece of turn. That hurting, that definitely would have nailed it for sure. But as you can see here, guys, you know, for the amount of time that I spent with these reels and how many times I actually take them apart, pretty much anybody can do that. Like I am literally just piecing it back together the way I took it off, and it's not that hard. It really isn't. You know, a lot of guys were seriously scared about getting these reels because they were thinking of how hard is it going to be to sorry, maybe I have it there. There you go. What is it? To maintain it, to maintain the reel. So okay, so I need to tighten that up just a little more, or loosen it right too. There you go. That's on there. And actually, I put a little bit of lube in there just to make sure it stays good. Wow. I bet you she was like, oh my God, he finally cleaned me. He does love me. Putting a little bit of lube inside the hole for the threads. Listen. Well, now that we got it assembled, will it come apart? Yep. It wants to, but again, too, I got it all lubed up, so I better stop playing with it because I'm going to get that lube everywhere, and that's not good. Give me a second. But I do want to see if it'll come off this way. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to look at that again, but I know the camera's about to die over here, and I at least want to get it back together. But I know, I remember taking off